Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
I'm thinking the same. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barella plays a sharp little ball. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Oh no, what has happened here? Now then, the ball's come loose. Barella. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Right card! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Kaká. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win.
It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for the run. He's through here. And Owen! And that has fair fizzed. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Drogba! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Rijkaard. He's found a way past. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Owen. Big chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and...
Drogba! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ronaldinho is there, and he can pick it up. Bergomi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
Good chance here! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Nice physical challenge. Kaká. This looks promising. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Roberto Carlos. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cole. Drogba. Olise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. 5 minutes till the break. Played back in. Oh, super! And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Oh, good-looking ball. Barella. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. There's the delivery. Barella. Now Kaká. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Played out to the right. And it's Barella. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And the second half gets underway. Romania didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. It's Isco! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
Now it's Owen. Barella. Owen. Owen! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise, foot in. That'll be a throw. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zico. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that has put paid to that. Isco. Out to the right. Now it's Olise. And it's Ronaldinho. Barella.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Cole is onto it in a flash. In with the challenge. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Isco. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Drogba. Oh, just skips past his man. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Isco. Knocks it into space. And Owen! Keeper's got his work done.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. Olise goes short. Oh, that's neat. Romania are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. And it's Barella. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's an imaginative pass. Rijkaard. And it's Barella. Now it's Owen. Looking tidy in possession here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Header! He got the hard part right, but the rest... Oh, give it away! Costa Curta. 75 minutes played. Now it's Drogba. Taken back almost at once. Look at the goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, he's given it away. Mbappe given the lift of his goal. Collar. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cole. And that's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, good spread. Olise. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Romario. Collier. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely feet. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a good position here. Oh, can he get onto this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Olise. Manchester United looking to pass their way. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, Here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Ball comes in. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, he's had a shot! Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Owen is... And a chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So that... And he shoots! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vieira. Gets a good foot in there. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's burst through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Owen. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That'll be a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Oh, can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. Olise. And he's running through. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cole. Played out towards the right wing. And he lines up, he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Lahm. Zico. Chance! He's scored! Romania are level.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have ourselves a decent chance! That's going to go a long way. Crossed into the middle. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barella. Owen going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm makes the interception. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. Kaka. Lahm. Rijkaard. For Olise. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the
He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This looks promising. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Costa Curta. He's in a great position here. Barella! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Drogba. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. And the half-time whistle goes. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Now the delivery.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Kaka. Barella. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Puyol goes back to front. And it's Barella. Mbappe! And that's really well manoeuvred. And he was quick to react. Barella, who's set up one goal so far, takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Romania choosing to make the first change. Coller. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Roberto Carlos. The ball goes. Big header! Oh, crucial block! And he's quick to get it clear again. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
There's the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Barella. Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Chance here to counter. Romania still have the cards to affect this game. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Coller. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Coller. Olise. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good-looking ball. Zico might just make this. Oh, he's onto this. And he's picked it up out wide. Coller looks to get on the end of this. Weghorst. Lahm. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this?
Romania really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic. Goes long and straight. Lahm delivers. Romania are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Barella. Owen. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Romania really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zico. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Bergomi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played back in. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment. Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Romania have their second corner now. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Played out towards the right wing. Roberto Carlos delivers. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's been caught. Zico! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's on it. Can he get away? Barella. Owen.
This is the time you need that pace.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Delivers with whip. Puyol tries to clear.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zico.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bergomi cuts out the pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cole. Zico. It's Zico! Barella.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are...
And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Olise.
Such good technique.
He's got away. And this is Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barella. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lahm has it out wide and in space. A mighty effort! Drogba gets flagged offside. And it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. Rijkaard. Zico looks to get on the end of this. That's a shade optimistic. Drogba! Kaka. And Mosquera.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Romania do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Drogba. Kaka. Knocks it into space.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Owen. Cleared without complication. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Owen. And he's lost his man here. And Owen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Real chance! And it's a goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United go into the lead. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Great vision. Lahm can get it clear. Drogba might just make this. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Olise tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Real chance. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And we hit half-time. And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Vieira! Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking to play him in. And a chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Romania certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defender slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Cole. He can run onto that. And he's on his way! Zico! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. No, he's not getting any further than that. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's cut it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff thinks... Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Romania finding themselves unexpectedly behind. The pass has gone astray. Rijkaard.
Romania are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
Pelé! It's Pelé! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's nice. And he shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Pelé. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He won't be happy with that one. Platini. Now it's Pelé. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Zico. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's running through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Roberto Carlos with a real chance here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Zico, and the shot! Cleared away, and here's Zico, and the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's another good win of the ball. Cole showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cross to the back post. Nice interception, well timed. Has a look and place it forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he cuts out the supply. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Zico! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Cole. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zico. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zico is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Ronaldinho! And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Romania clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is and a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. Romania are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Lahm. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Zico.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. He's through and all alone. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pele. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lahm. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Now it's Maradona. Romania can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Romania finding their passes. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Maradona. Now it's Maradona. Now there's a fine ball. That is great defending, so alert. Bonucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Collar, well read, and the danger is averted. Chance here to counter. Romania still have the cards to affect this game. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And that has been cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Maradona. He's on it. Can he get away? He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Pele. Played towards the front line. Looking for the run. Haaland. Oh, that's neat. And this is Roberto Carlos. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Romania have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He slings it in. And the finish!
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Kohler is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Vieira. Oh, well played. Lahm lays it forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard. Pele. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, he's bustling through here. Look at the space here. He's gone direct here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neymar. Vieira with the clearance. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Knocks it into space. Cole picks it up out wide. Fired deep towards the back post. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Okay, interesting. There's no flag. Rice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Thinks about the shot. And he's in on goal. Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Cole. Distributed tidily. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal's cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Torres gets into a good position. Romania yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking to play him in. Great ball in Haaland! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta tries to clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Yamal goes steaming forward. And he thumps it clear. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Little pass. Takes a shot! Goal! Romania! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's burst through. He's had a shot. Oh, it's come loose. Tries from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal. Mbappe. He's got away. Closing. Mbappe! And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nicely intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for a corner. Romania have their third corner. Shoots! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cole! Cole! Oh, what? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Costa Curta. Yamal. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Yamal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Romania certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Romania are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again then. And here's Haaland. Spread it left. He has found a way through. It's Zico! He's done very well to get to that.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's found a way through. Played out to the right. No, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Oh, well measured. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hernandez. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. And this is Neymar. Torres! That's a half-decent try. Rice cuts it out. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a searching pass. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, well played, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And no, that was never going to make it. Costacurta calmly anticipates. Rice. Now it's Torres. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. Lahm wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Cole aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. And that's another good win of the ball. Costacurta plays it all the way forward. And it's Zico. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Neymar. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Turns and goes back. Great chance! Vieira clears. Stood up well to him there. He's found a way through. Cole! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rice gets a foot in here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. Now there's having a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So, third corner of the game. Isco! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Isco clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
That is good alertness. That's a throw. Hernandez. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Torres. Looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement. Chooses to go back. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Martinelli. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And Torres! He's scored! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took...
And there's the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Romania are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a...